The next item we have in our list is the note. Now this isn't a behavior or an attribute, it's actually exactly what it says it is. It's a note. So as we create actors, so I'll create an actor here, double click on it, we start creating things like rules, and then we start adding behaviors to those rules. Then we duplicate and create even more rules and behaviors that we start adding. And you'll notice very quickly that these areas can get very, very, very messy. So other than showing you what a node is, I want to kind of show you how you can organize things a little bit better. So the first thing we'll do is we'll actually drag this note in here, and we can drag and drop it anywhere, either inside a rule or outside a rule. You just get this big note area that you can just start typing. And what you want to do is just kind of leave notes for yourself that maybe help you understand certain things about the behaviors and rules that you're creating. It kind of just gives a way of organizing things a bit better. There also are a lot of companies out there that are creating GameSalad templates, and if they're really good, they take the time to kind of note exactly what they're doing here in the visual code so that you can read it and understand it as well. Or maybe you just want to leave yourself a note saying, well, if you turn off this attribute, it's how we might change something at a certain level so you don't forget. GameSalad is very easy to use, but it's very easy to create many, many, many complex rules that you can kind of forget what things do sometimes. So another way to organize kind of this workspace is by using these little pull down arrows. You notice that we can actually collapse behaviors and rules, and we can get everything looking very, very neat and organized. That way you don't have to see everything at once and you don't have to be overwhelmed. Again, as you create more complex games, the behaviors and rules inside each actor is going to be pretty deep. So lastly, just folding these up and looking at rule, note, rule doesn't really help us at all. So maybe this first rule, we want to rename it by double clicking on the word rule, and this is the run command for our actor. And then maybe this one would be the jump set of rules to get our actor to jump. And then here's our note, notes on this project. And then finally we might be rules for firing weapons. So now you can see that this looks a whole lot more organized than it would have before, and we actually have titles telling us what each one of these do. So get into the habit of naming them. It's a little bit tedious in the beginning, but once you create your first huge project and you didn't take the time to name any of this stuff or fold any of it up, you're going to really remember that you're going to want to do that. And hopefully this video will teach you to start doing that from the beginning, and not only after you've created an entire huge project that looks like a big mess and is difficult to navigate through.